All right, what it do, anime fans, and welcome back to another Demon Slayer review, man. With the host, with the most, Mufasa Uncaged, and with me, as always, is my co-host ATC NKZ. Say what's up to the people. Introduce yourself.
What's happening, man? Y'all can catch me live on YouTube at ATC TV and on IG at ATC_NKZ. Have a good day.
Yep. And man, our third is Space GW. Space, say what's up.
What up, everybody? You can catch me over at Space GW, over at Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. I'm glad to be here again.
Yep. And man, we're gonna be just talking about this episode, so no spoilers in the comments or anything like that. And man, if you're trying to get into one of these reviews, get into the Discord. The social links will be in the description for all of us. And man, let's get into this episode. So man, Upper 5 versus the Miss Hashira, man. Let's just talk about it. This fight actually was quick. I was like, holy shit. I know a lot of people was doubting and like downplaying like the Miss Hashira because like he was in a water prison and he ain't really did much. I was hearing some people, like I was talking to one of my coworkers, he was downplaying him. He really ain't that guy. He's mid. And this episode, it was there to prove the people wrong, that if you thought he was mid or he wasn't doing much, it's like this is the episode that showed him like truly who he is, you know. First of all, I gotta say, man, that move, like, no, I'm even gonna talk about the move. I'm gonna talk about like how he was like kind of shit talking and like, you know, he was playing with the Upper 5, you know, he was just talking his shit and just making him sound stupid. He was just like, oh my god, he not really impressed and shit like that. He just, okay, yeah, all right, that's cool, you know. But what y'all thought? What y'all think about this fight too?
Yeah, the back and forth banter that they had was pretty comical. I was fucking with it. The fight scenes in this bitch is cool. Shit, we get to find out why he the Miss Hashira, and also why he's a descendant. I felt like for that to be an upper rank, he made quick work of him. Yeah, fast. You feel me? What would have happened if a Kaza or some shit would have been there? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Yeah, no, for real. Space, you got anything to say?
I would only say that this guy, the upper rank, the fifth upper rank demon definitely got worked. It's definitely about time that we see the Miss Hashira get some work in, because, yeah, for the last however many episodes, he's been trapped in a freaking water trap, just pretty much waiting to get helped and waiting for Tanjiro's words of being like, oh, if you help somebody else, you know, the good deed will come back to you. So finally him getting saved by the kid blacksmith a couple times now has definitely helped, served him right. Now he's able to fight this demon, and he's definitely been putting the work in the certain moves and the breathing techniques. I will say the one technique he did at the beginning, it was like lunar dispersing or something like that. And I was just like, that's really connecting like his ancestry to his position now. I'm getting it.
I feel like out of all of the Hashira we have seen so far, I feel like he's done the most forms. Like we have seen him do the most with breathing techniques.
I think so. I think like, if it's not him, it's probably still Rengoku.
It's maybe Rengoku.
What I was gonna say.
Or it might still actually be. It might be the sound. Yeah, the sound one too, because he was going kind of crazy.
But I don't think his shit was formed. Like he said,
no, he was just fucking swinging.
He was swinging exactly.
he was just kind of like crazy strong and just swinging that thing like, you know, being poison resistant and all that. I can't remember, but. He's definitely, but this Miss Hashira is definitely putting the work in. He's definitely showing us the breathing techniques. He's showing that he doesn't give a fuck about this demon. He's just, you know, throwing him off, just being like, I don't care, whatever you're saying, exactly like freaking Mufasa said. He does not care. Yeah, he's literally just thinking like he's that guy. And for this episode, he's definitely showing it. Yeah. It took him long enough. Jeez, it took like 3-4 episods for him to actually show.
Yeah, because I know you didn't like, I know you wasn't liking him at first, but you was like, if he don't do something.
If this guy is a fucking, if he's a descendant, if he's talking all this shit, talking about, oh, he's the best. Yo, don't even bring 2 other Hashira because they only need me. Yo, I'm like, then where's this talk at? So now that I'm seeing the walk with the talk in this episode, and he's putting in the work, I'm like, cool, because now this is honestly just showing that this upper 5 demon is garbage.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, because this upper 5 is garbage compared to fight this. To fight the Mist Hashira. Because look at the upper 4. Look what he's doing to
upper 4,
to
but
fucking
upper
3, 4
upper
people.
6 too. The upper 6 was fucked everything up in that entertainment district. Boy.
Yeah, like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at this. They're so the power levels are so uneven with everybody.
Man.
This demon is just
shit to him. He couldn't handle it. He started getting unfocused and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And he was telling them, he was like, "Man, bro, like, yo,
I think he did it on purpose.
You've been alive for like 100 years, and like, man, you kind of slipping up. You feel me? When was the last time you ever got cut? You know, you ain't been in a fight, a real actual fight for 100 years, bro.
He's been worried about his artistic visions.
Yeah, exactly. Watching that shit, like shit, he drawing that nigga out so he can bring his full power out.
Hey,
then he can really fight him.
Hey, it was kind of funny. He was like, hey man, I'm tired of you running up these trees, dog. Like, I feel him on that because I hate when niggas do that shit on Apex, bro. I'll be like, bro, I hate when y'all motherfuckers run away and I'm about to kill y'all, bro. Y'all need to stop doing that shit. So I found that part funny. And another part I found funny was like he when he came out the pot and he showed this true form. He was up in the tree and he was just like, this is my true form. He looked at him like, really? That's your true form?
Yeah, like, he did not care. He's just like, let me show you my true form. He's like, sure, okay, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like, cool, bro.
Yeah,
cool, bro.
Oh my gosh, for he looked like that fish from One Punch Man for real. His first enemy that straight got annihilated with one punch.
Oh yeah,
punched him so hard it stopped raining.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh, if that was his future, then his demise is over.
The fucking hell yeah. He did look like him, bro.
Jesus,
that shit was funny. But like, as soon as that happened, like, you know, he threw all this fish. I say the one move when he threw all that fish at him and he just cut the whole, he cut all those fish.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Then the blood, the blood. He was like, the blood's gonna poison him. Then
he just that shit.
Exactly,
that was
dispels
cool,
all that shit. It was like he was reading his mind and he just knew what was gonna happen after that.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's the move I was talking about, the lunar dispersing thing, because it's because I'm thinking if they keep saying that he's a descendant of like the first
breathing.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, is that the sun breathing one, or is that like somebody else or so? Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because if it's the moon, then it makes sense, because like the water is connected with the moon, and then if it's water, it's already mist. So, you know, it's like correlating in that kind of way. And it's showing that this guy still, as a descendant, has the moves. But it's like even down the line, like the breathing techniques and the moves kind of like just correlate and have that connection, which is dope, which I was kind of seeing. I'm like, okay, he's calling back to his lunar ancestors.
Yeah,
because
Mark had to make us focus.
Hey, honestly, I was almost pissed off because like they give us like a little flashback. I'm like, bro, if y'all go back to a flashback, bro.
Imagine, Imagine they're just like showing everybody, and they're like, oh, here comes another 10-minute section of his family.
Exactly, and I'm like, oh my god, but they made it quick, and I was like, see, I would have rather the flashback in the last episode be like kind of shortened and like more, because like I would have rather it be more shortened than last episode, because like in this episode we get to see Tanjiro, Genya, and Nezuko fight, and I'm like, bro, when the fuck did they start fighting? See, why the hell did y'all why did we waste the whole episode? I was like, yeah,
did it perfect. Like it's like it right in the middle of it. Like they got to work already.
Yeah, exactly. But but the Miss Hashira, you feel me, bro? That one move he did with the mist, and he was just like going through. You couldn't see him. He just, every time he was swinging, it was mist. It was just, he could not see him, bro. He would see him for a little bit. It was like shadow clones.
That was the end all be all move right there.
That was literally like shadow clones.
Can't touch him, can't see him. I was like, oh, it's over for you.
Exactly.
Like, that just got to show, like, this demon was booty. Like, he just got absolutely decimated. As soon as that mist went up, I was like, oh, it's over for you.
Yeah.
If you can't even tell which one is not like a clone, you're not that guy. Exactly. and the Mist Hashira showed him just like that. cut his head off with one slick move.
And then, like,
oh,
you know,
shit.
And not only did he just do it, he just cut off his head. He was just like, hold on, wait, I'm upside down. I'm like, yo, he didn't know where he was at.
Exactly.
He was lost. He was confuzzled. He was like, holy shit, I'm down. Like, yo, my head's rolling.
He did not know what was
talking crazy, though.
Yeah, he was talking crazy.
It's still to that day.
That nigga said, I ain't trying to hear that shit. What is this?
Man, cut his ass
I
up
thought
with
the one slice was it, and then he just went crazy.
I was like, no, get
shit.
that. I was like, get him, no.
It's over.
Like just like Apex, bro. If somebody on their knees, no, get their ass out of here, bro.
Get
their ass out of here.
Get their ass to the gulag.
Man, exactly. Drop out, get your GED, man. Like, come on. Like, yo, man, send his ass to the fucking shadow realm, bro. That boy disintegrated quickly.
He did exactly that.
Exactly. So
said enough of your talking.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, and just got him out of there. But, you know, after the fight, he was just like, all right, I got to go Tanjiro, man. Like, I got to go help my young nigga.
The dedication is there.
And he couldn't do it, though. He was kind of like phasing out. He was,
this man was
foaming out the mouth. Shit.
Body shape. His fucking breathing heavy.
On that nigga, though?
Yeah, the Demon Slayer market. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, you got to understand, he was poisoned, too, in that water prison. And he pulled out the needles and all that, so... all that shit, after effects came back, and all the aftermath of that would just hit him.
And just the fact of finding like his hidden strength again, that's definitely worn down on his body. So
yeah. And that's another thing they did show in the flashback: him training and like his body remembering the process of his training, and him seeing Rengoku, and he was like the only like out of all the Hashiras, like you feel me? He fucking cried for Rengoku.
He's that guy. I told you, man.
He cried for
Rengoku is that number one Hashira out of all of them, still to this day. You still haven't seen all of them, but Rengoku is up there. He's that guy.
Exactly, because he pulled him out. Little bro pulled out the little thing for the sword handle that Tanjiro gave him because it saved his life. It helped him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm good," but like, man, this little fire thing protecting me, and he seen that bust down in tears. I'm like, "Oh."
That correlation, after seeing his family, seeing all of that, bro, the correlation was there.
Exactly, he started slowly.
Because Rengoku said, "Yo, let's just fight to the end," and that just goes to show, like, the correlation was crazy. The guard saved the kid saved the missed Hashira, the Hashira remembered Rengoku. Like, it was just boom, it was full circle. It was just like, yo, this guy really saved me even in death.
Yeah, man. No,
it's actually
he's still
fun.
Saving people through
Goku-san.
Yeah,
he's that guy.
Exactly. So, man, let's talk about the other fight that's going on in hand. We got Tanjiro, Genya, Nezuko versus the Upper Four. Now, this Upper Four, come on, bro. Like, look, he got Hachirama cells in him, bro. That's OP as fuck already. Like,
he's crazy for sure.
And like, he's just hitting the drums, and they're just going. These motherfuckers are expanding and just. Like, yo,
really has every fucking move that we've seen so far, plus new ones.
Yes,
he's whooping that drum too. He's whooping that drum.
He whooping that drum, and then like the electricity and all that other, like Tanjiro's death, bro. Like, yo,
that looked like extra electricity. That just wasn't one color. That was like two extra layered.
Yeah,
Tanjiro's going through it. Broke a fucking leg. That shit turned into a meat stick.
Man,
that shit look gross as hell.
Yeah,
his eardrums busted though.
Yeah, shit. I mean, but you gotta know, like, but you gotta know that's not like Tanjiro's thing. Like his shit is smelling.
God.
So
thank God. If Zenitsu was over there, he'd be like, he'd be pretty much useless by now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Good shit.
Damn, bro. Damn.
This was a crazy fight.
Caught his foot too when he was running. And the fucking attack caught that nigga foot.
Yeah, no, that was.
I flinched up. I said, "Oh, come on, that is
exactly." You slowed down his speed at that line right there.
Shit.
So man, we seeing him,
and he's still running on it. That's the crazy thing to me.
Hey,
like, that thing turned around all squished and gross, and he said, "Fuck it, I still gotta run."
Exactly. He like, I'm gonna win my way through this.
I'm not dying here, so I gotta still run on this broken foot, man.
Yeah,
sorry.
definitely.
Imagine that shit running top speed with a broken foot.
Oh hell no,
bro! What?
Oh my god.
Adrenaline must have been kicking for sure.
My boy got Mamba mentality times 10.
For his running for his life, getting attacked, he's like, I don't fuck this broken foot. I need to run.
Exactly. I'm fighting for my fucking life.
Literally,
because we see him getting fucked up. We see Genya getting fucked up, squeezed up. He trying to hold off Nezuko. She getting swung like a rag doll and shit. So, bro, everybody
this demon is showing his colors.
Tanjiro's calculating like how far these things can go, but then like as soon as he figured out, bro, it did the fucking wood dragon did the alien shit and it just grew like extra tongues and grabbed his ass.
Alien like, times 3 and made like 3 extra tongues, and grabbed this motherfucker.
I'm like,
so
damn.
You thought you were gonna get away?
Exactly.
He was fucking stuck in a panic room. They was finna crush that nigga.
That was crazy.
You see, Nezuko, she was about to go bad. She was about to go like full demon mode. Like, yo, she's seen her.
Pissed.
She's for sure pissed. Like, damn. But you know, he's getting crushed and
by a wooden throat. Man, good lord. Like, just imagine that, a wooden throat crushing you to death.
Man, and out of nowhere, we get the Love Hashira come saving.
This is what ATC's been wanting for weeks.
Exactly. That boy was over there rubbing his hands like Birdman. Like, boy.
Already.
He was
She's
ready
going
to see that.
crazy. She's actually, the second she shows up,
she was like, I got this. Like, Tanjiro, like, you feel me? He was like,
Tanjiro,
like, man, I got this. Don't even trip. He like, baby, I can't hear you for shit, but damn, them titties though.
My ears are broken.
Left one, right one, left one.
Like, okay, Jenny. Like,
literally.
Over here, like, yo, he really deaf to the fucking max. Like, yo. But you feel me? I feel like Tanjiro might sit this one out. He might jump in, you know.
He's done.
He's done. But on Tanjiro, he might just jump in. He might just jump in.
He might get that kill. You know how he is.
Nezuko's still in the fight. Genya, he kind of getting choked up, but you know they about to get saved. They gonna have to jump this nigga. I say jump the nigga. That's just how I say.
For sure.
Like,
they're
jump
definitely
this
gonna
nigga.
try
Like,
to.
ain't no 1-on-1s over here, bro. Y'all got to get jumped. Stop doing this like 1-on-1 shit. Like, I don't know if you remember.
There's no honor in their fighting here,
bro. Exactly. Honestly,
gonna be as easy as the fifth one was. Hell no.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I
don't know. Whooping that drum and shit. And look in his eye too. He just want to murk some motherfuckers. Like, nah.
Exactly. Like, I don't know if you remember that TikTok I sent through ATC where bro was like, yeah, why we ain't got guns? Like, why we haven't enforced guns? And he was like, the sword is more honorable. Like, man, fuck that. Like, yo, we gotta fucking fight. We gotta jump these things. Why don't we just jump the upper 5? Like, you feel me? Jump these upper demons and shit like that. Like, yo, they're like, fuck all this like 1-on-1 honorable shit. So yeah, man. Then the episode comes to like a climax and just ends like with the Love Hashira going into battle, and I was like, God damn it, y'all ended on a fucking
thing.
Hey, putting in work.
She's about to go crazy for sure because the second she showed up, she's already slicing up these freaking wooden dragons.
Yeah, definitely.
Over here showing who's boss, running straight in. Man. Next week is going to be crazy good.
Yeah.
Who's stronger, her or the Mist Hashira?
That is a good question. We'll have to wait and see. But I mean, we got a couple episodes left in the season.
Next time.
We got a couple episodes left in this season. I think the last episode is supposed to be like a 50-minute one, so that's going to be a big conclusion to shit. Also, I don't know if y'all watched like the actual end scenes of the of this episode, but like at the end, the very end scene, like after credits, like we see Zenitsu and Inosuke, and they're like, "Hey, why we ain't got our screen time? Like, where the fuck we at? Why we ain't in this shit? Like, you know, like they talking like, wait, we ain't got no screen time this season. Where we at? Like, you feel me? We only seen them at the beginning of the season. That was the only time, you know. So I thought that part was kind of funny that they got it on that. But besides that, what would y'all rank it this episode?
I'll probably give it a 9.5. It definitely hit it what we were talking about for last week. So we wanted to see the Love Hashira. We wanted to see the Mist Hashira go crazy, get his moves off, see what's going on with Tanjiro and Nezuko and Genya, and we've seen that. So it gave us what at least I asked for, mostly what we wanted. So I'll give it a nice 9.5.
Okay. ATC?
Shit, I can agree with that. I can go with a 9. 9's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel a 9. I feel a 9 myself. this episode gave us what we needed. I just didn't like the cliffhanger. Like, yo, I hate when y'all charging the battle and then you cut it off right there. Like, yo, I was like, I was ready to see more fighting.
They've been doing that non-stop this season for sure. Tanjiro's cliffhanger, freaking Mistash's cliffhanger with that attack.
And speaking of like cliffhangers and like this episode and this season, like I did see an article where people was like, this season probably isn't as strong as like the previous 2 seasons, but we can talk a little bit about that, or we can hold it off to like the end of the season and see how this one finishes off. You feel me? But I mean, we got a couple more episodes left, so we can, got a couple more episodes.
I'm sure it's gonna finish strong. I mean, it's doing its duty for the season that it's doing. It's doing its thing.
Exactly. Like, man, it's been on point. So, I think
know how y'all like it.
Yeah, exactly. Get in them comments. Tell us how y'all like it, man. If you stayed to this far, we appreciate it for sure, man. And yeah, for sure. Just keep tuning in. If y'all tuning in, anything like that, hit that like button. So, subscribe to the channel or check out more content on all of our channels. And get at us in social media or in Discord if you want to be a part of this. But we're gonna end it right here. We're gonna wrap this one up and put a bow on it and ship it the fuck out. And we will see y'all next week. So we are out.